at the start of the day trip, and you know, when you have that sizable lead, it's something that you don't really want to let go. And in the history of this event, the most from behind anybody has come back to win was 2 back. So right now, Castron and Tan were 3 back. So they're in a position here to make some history.
Yeah, and you got about 5 or 6 teams within 3, so there's plenty of golf left.
Good tee shot here.
Yeah, I agree, Karen. I think you have to be aggressive at this point. You can't hold on. You got to try to win the tournament now.
I mean, when you think about how well they played yesterday in the alternate shot, foursomes, they were 8 under par, and today they're only 3 under.
Right, Stacey Lewis, this is a moment ago, the second shot at the tough 16th.
Well, she's 190 from the hole. She told me she had to hit a few balls to come back out, but her partner is so young she didn't have to.
Well, practice paid off. Excellent shot. That's a veteran move. Bounce it up there nicely. They made bogey here yesterday, so a little payback maybe here at 16. So they got a good chance there to get within a couple now. All right, Boudier now, second shot.
Yeah. She's got 174. The tee is back today where it was the first round. So the hole's playing much longer. You need to hit it in the fairway here. Not a problem for these two on this team. This ball is heading left.
Yeah, it is. Now the lie's okay. Got a little bit of green worth. Actually nestled down just a little bit there. All right, Sasso's second shot.
Yeah, her partner only has about 149 yards here. This is a 9-iron.
She can send it high, can't she, Angela?
It's unbelievable. I would love to see Fossey and Salsa just go after it on the driving range. It'd be so much fun to watch. This one's going right at it.
I mean, amazing when you saw Stacey coming in from 50 yards behind Sasso, playing a smart shot, getting up in there tight, and Sasso then taking it.
Come on, partner. It's a team event. I love it. Jung-Hoon Lee, 5 now. They're 12 under par. Birdie go a long way. They're tied for 16. See if they can get one here. We got some oohs. We're going to get some ahs. Beautiful. Excellent shot. Good job. Yeah, very good. She wanted the one. Yeah, let's go back up the hill, and that's the 15th green.
Yeah. I think you can hit a solid 112 number.
Love that.
Yeah.
Right, I think that can.
Yes, I love it there. Just commit to it, you know. Trust it.
127. This is a pitching wedge. This one does need to get down just a bit.
Ooh, a lot of bit. Wow. That was a big mistake there. That's not her best by any means. That shocked her, Karen.
Now Zokel 125. Wastes no time. Well, this is high. This looks real good.
She had to go in the last hole, spin back too far, but that is excellent play. Good chance for birdie.
And Cheyenne Knight 120. Pitching wedge as well. Karen, I think whatever of these two teams can play out 3 under from here, I think they could win it outright. I think 2 under, and they might be playing a little extra golf.
I think you have a really good point there. I think 16 is obviously a tough hole, but the others you've got to really take advantage of.
That's the right distance, but a little too far right.
Yeah. Trying to come back off that slope. There is a little bit of one there. Getting a little bit better.
All right, Castron last to hit 113 with her partner back there and 2 pretty good looks at birdie there. Pressure back on her to deliver. Poor iron shot to the left on the last one. This one's not left.
Trying to check, but just a little bit firm right there. So.
Yeah, and she'll give Cheyenne Knight a little bit of a
good
putt
point.
too.
Yep, good point. Yeah, our partner's about 50 feet past the hole, so okay shot there, but felt like they'd hit a little bit closer there with that kind of a bowl look. Right, Zokol at 21 under, Castron and Tan at 21 under. 2 more teams, just 2 back. We'll be right back. Stacy missed that, huh? Wow.
Yeah, a little aggressive too.
Sasso for birdie at 16.
Breaking pretty good left to right.
Just missed. Fossey and Stacy Lewis missed their birdie putts. Boudier has a par putt, but she should be able to handle that. That was a big miss there. Bad time to miss one.
They needed that, but there was a lot of break to that putt to be so short.
All right, don't make par at the 16th. All right, Kelly Tan now, long birdie try here at 15.
Yeah, and really the latter half of the putt, the last half of it, Jim, is runs away from her towards the front. So one, you really got to watch your speed up around the hole. It's breaking right the entire putt.
Oh, what a great effort.
Yeah, it was. Caught some of it. Just a little too much speed, obviously.
Well, look at where she's aiming. Almost at her playing partner.
I think Matilda thought she made it too.
She would have loved it.
Yeah, she would have.
Yeah.
Okay, is Tan going to finish this up?
Yeah, I think so. I think they decided to let her do it. I think all of it, Jim, depends on what kind of putt the other player has. And I will tell you, Castron's putt is straight, but it's straight downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Trip, I'm almost not liking this play right now, but... I mean, I'll like it if it goes in the hole, but at the moment it feels a little...
Well, with this length of putt.
Yeah.
But again, it's if Castron had one of those big breakers, then you hit it. You take break out of off, and you don't hit it the way you would. And she doesn't have a putt that breaks.
No, and Castron's No, okay.
Wiggled it on in there.
Yeah.
Now it's okay, Trip.
It is. But I mean, like, now she doesn't have to worry about, running this one by, which is easily done.
All right, we saw that beautiful shot Lee 5 hit in here. This was just a moment ago. And she pays it off. Nice birdie at the last hole. It's in one more. So a good way to finish. 13 under. All right, just up the hill. Now this is Castron for birdie. Cheyenne Knight's going to be watching this one.
Oh, yeah, very interested observer. This putt's really straight. I did not see much break in it at all, but it is fast.
Did not take the break. Yep, that was a fairly straight putt. All right, Emma Talley at 16. Second shot here. It's just a moment ago. Trying to get it to turn. Don't have to turn much. Is this any good? Did she? Yes, she did!
Thank you, golf Good shot.
Come on, girl.
They're now within one, Jim.
Exactly within one. Well, in honor of that, I got to say it. Roll Tide.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, it hurt. Oh, she's dancing. She's having a
That
blast.
hurts.
All right, Cheyenne Knight now for birdie.
She knows it's straight now.
Got left on her.
Yeah, hers went left. That's wild.
So couple nice. Zokel's still in there. Looks like Cheyenne might finish this one.
Yeah, she's going to.
Okay.
But Elizabeth's putt has got a lot of break in it. It moves a good bit, and it's one of those putts that you could hit, the high line and play a lot of break. You could hit it and take a lot of break out of it, but all those lines are still outside the hole a good bit.
Okay. In with the par. Trying to freeze up Zokel now for her chance for birdie.
Again, I just hope she doesn't, hit it differently than she would. But there's no reason at this point to, give it a good shot of going in. And I think this is about 2 cups out, Karen, on the right. And if that's for speed, then it goes about a foot by.
I think that's exactly how you read it, Trip. It's like, okay, go on a foot by pace. I think Zokel, though, is a little firmer than that from what I've seen. She likes to putt these with speed.
She did that one.
She did. Did not took all the break out of that one. Nice putt for birdie. All right, they get back up to 1 shot in the lead. Nice putt there.
Very timely.
Yes. Especially going to 16. All right, here's Emma. That's a great feeling.
Thank you.
Jodie's happy she doesn't have to putt.
You said it.
Emma Talley can't hit a golf ball.
Yes, Emma Talley can hit a golf ball. We got to look at it again. Trying to get it to turn. Lands just short. Couple bounces, rolls. It did. 2-inch vertical jump, but
Thank you, golf
a great moment.
Come on, girl.
I say you don't have to jump to dunk in golf.
That's correct. Didn't even have to kick it in.
No.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Now we've seen Julie Inkster with some darts moves. Now we've seen Emma Talley.
Exactly. All right, Polly Mack now for the birdie at 16. Gotta go. It did. Let's see if she dances. Now let's just look at that run.
What a tip! What a. I mean, we talk about pace of play speeding up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those two shots did it right there.
All right. Big tee shot here for Cheyenne.
She's been so reliable, Jen. I mean, she has really. I don't think a second win's too far away from her future. If it doesn't come today with a partner, it's not going to be long, Karen, until we get a solo one again.
No, she's been so close all year too. She's had a couple of really, close calls where. I mean, I've been following her in a group and interviewing her, and it's been right there.
You know what I liked about that tee shot? She used that mowing pattern, kind of give that good visual trip.
Oh, yeah, and she hit it right down the middle mowing pattern. It kicked a little right, but... all right, now Zokol. What a clutch putt. I can tell you, that was not the easiest putt, and she took the break out of it and just nailed it. This drive down the left side needs a little kick.
He's a soft kick. Did not get it. Oh, that settles down, too, in the rough. It's pretty thick right over there. Kelly Tan's next.
And this was the hole, Karen, that I said, par's a good score here, and then the rest of them they needed to birdie. And but now I think this group needs to birdie. Tan and Castron I think they need a birdie here.
Well, we've seen what a difference maker it is on this hole already with Shadoff and Talley with the eagle. Borger and Mack also with the birdie.
Now this is perfect.
Golf swing looks so good. Great rhythm, great rotation. Nicely done. All right, the final member of this group, Castron.
And, we talked about it. Suzanne Pedersen's here, followed her for several holes. And I think, as you said, Karen, I think the one thing showing form, and I think if she has form, she has that experience, so she could get to play some golf in Spain later this fall.
It's such a fine line for Suzanne and her picks and who she wants. I mean, you've got Castron, you've got Hewitt, Shadoff, Mel Reid. There's a whole bunch of players there.
Sure is. Could be some tough choices being made, but Knight and Zokol with a one-shot lead down Great Lakes Bay Invitational, Midland, Michigan. Well, we had some weather delay, but here's some of the highlights. Castro now for birdie at 13. This is right after the horn said, get back out and play, and she did. Nice birdie there. Now Kelly Tan at 14, second shot in here.
It's almost like they went in and refueled up and got a little bit of extra zip in their game.
Got Emma Talley in the background over there on 15, but wasn't affected by that. Beautiful shot. She'll make that for birdie. Speaking of Emma Talley, trying to get something going. Second shot in here at 16. Got it leading, trying to get it to turn, Karen.
Trying to get it to turn.
It is.
How about this?
How about in? It did. It's the reaction that's the best.
Thank you,
And Polly Mack, not to be outdone. This for birdie. Another Alabama player. Former Alabama player, I should say. Nice birdie there. And Elizabeth Sokol back at 15. Needed to get this to get into the lead. And take it back again. Cheyenne Knight was excited. There's a look at the leaderboard with Knight and Sokol with a one-shot lead. They're 4 under on the round today. Castron and Tan 6 under on the round, just one back. George Shadoff, Talley just one back, or 2 back, excuse me. Castron now from the left rough here at 16, Trip.
Yeah, 182. Ball is on a tee. I mean, it is sitting up. Problem is, she's got a tree right in front of her limbs that she's going to have to hit a pretty nice hook. That's a 6-iron. Just not hooking enough.
Ooh,
oh, it got a good bounce.
Got a great kick, yeah. Jumped over that bunker. Okay. I don't know, the bunker might have been an easier shot, but can't do anything about that now.
This is equivalent of a 5-iron. 177.
I think, Trip, the invention of the hybrid has been just a big boom for women's golf.
Oh, you're not kidding, because you can hit shots like this. Just right of it. Oh, it didn't sit.
Wow, just took a huge kick and releases all the way back. See if it stays in the short stuff, and it doesn't quite. I have a lot of green to work with, but that really took a firm kick there.
Trust it.
Tan has 177. Cheyenne's was the right club. It was just a little too low. Now Kelly can hit this club a little higher. Oh, and it is, but it's way left.
That was just quick.
Ooh.
From the top, quick in transition.
That is a big miss.
It was like she got to the top of her backswing and was down before she'd even got set at the top.
Exactly. All right, Zokol now.
177 live's not that bad. I mean, excuse me, 172. That's a 6-iron, and when she came through on the last hole, I think that's got to go.
Ooh.
There's some work left for this final group.
This is getting quite interesting here on this hole.
Absolutely. Those are...
Yeah, got a lot out of that, yeah. Again.
All right, back at the 17th, Emma Talley's second shot. Angela's caught up with this group.
Yeah. You can go right at it.
Yeah, if I'm Audrey, Emma's caddy, I tell her to go right at it after that last shot.
You think?
From 16 fairway. And she's got 135 to the hole here. There's really no wind out here anymore. Very accessible hole location here.
Okay. Goes right up the slope there. Got it right in between. This hole's cut between a couple ridges, so that'll work. So she have a chance. All right, Borga's second shot now.
This team has caught fire. They have made 5 birdies in a row. good to see both of them in the fairway, and I'm pretty sure Selena's partner has headed into the most narrow part of this fairway. And that was 118 for Selena.
Doesn't quite, didn't quite get the spin. Yep. Shadoff should be next. There she is.
She's got 103. This is her 50-degree wedge. She's not going to be happy with that effort with the wedge.
Yeah, that's going to go down in that, off that ridge down in the lower spot, but no, that's not her best. Not with that club.
I still feel like they've got to make one of those two putts for that team.
Well, Max up here, quite the tee shot here.
Jim, I've never seen any ball up here. I mean, I've only played here a couple of times. This is my 3rd year to be on site here. I've never seen a ball right here. I mean, she has 78 yards to this whole location.
This has been kind of the part of her game. Now, she hit a good shot at 15. Let's see if she can dial this wedge in.
Just a cool 300 yards off the tee.
No problem.
It's just unbelievably good.
Ah, yeah, she dials it in nicely. Good chance for birdie.
I think this is, though, what we're seeing a lot of now, Jim. These players that we've watched in college golf come through now onto the LPGA Tour, and they're getting longer out in the college game.
Yeah, they're getting used to the cameras. All right, Kelly Tan in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Lie's kind of thin, got a hard pan underneath it. She's got a tree, so she can't loft it, and she's going to have to bump something, I think, into the kind of the heavy grass and have it tumble, get it tumbling forward. She gets something inside 10 feet. I think she's going to be pretty happy. Yeah, that's predictable.
That's going towards the bunker.
She'll be chipping again.
Yeah, they're not getting a bunker, but yeah, and her partner's long, so big trouble here for this final group, or I should say big trouble. A lot of work left. All right, Maria Fassi here on the tee at 18. Partner Stacy Lewis. Of course, they finished 3rd here last year. They're in 6th. Birdie could go a long way. Nice. NCAA divisional champion at Arkansas. All right, Cheyenne Knight.
Yeah, her lie's okay. I mean, this is, for the shot she's playing, the lie's not necessarily going to hurt her. You just want to get something, 3rd on the green and just keep it rolling.
She went up in the air with it.
A little more than I would have, but you know what? It's going to turn out pretty respectable. I mean, that's going to leave a nice effort for par.
That's pretty clutch right there, Tripp.
Big time.
Her work cut out, but that was pretty solid.
She'll have that for par. Partner's just short. I think Castron should be next.
Yeah, it could be either her or Zokol, but I think they've decided that it's going to be Castron. Now, of the pitches, this is the one that you would expect to be the closest, but she's got a partner in trouble.
She's got a pretty lofted club as well.
Yeah, players play more of these shots with loft than you and I did, Jim, back in the day.
Got it in the back of her stance, though. That'll de-loft it.
Well, that's carrying enough speed. Should be pretty good.
Okay, well played. Yep. Some good touch there with the pressure on. That was tally for birdie at 17, and she got out of that one quickly.
She was going for it.
Yeah, she was. I think she can make everything now. Based on that last hole where she holed out that second shot. All right, Elizabeth Sokol's second shot now at 16.
But of all the chips...
Or third shot, excuse me.
This is one I really think you can give a run at. You don't have to worry about hitting this too far by. This is one I think she can give it a chance.
Got a little heavy, but it's going to work out.
Oh, yeah, it's going to work fine.
Yeah. All right, Morgan for birdie now at 17.
This is going to have a little bit of pace and move right to left.
Got a break.
Oh, it just didn't at the end. It looked like a great roll.
Make her par at 17. Stay at 20 under.
Partner will still have an opportunity.
That's true, yeah.
Here, Jim.
All right, Sasso now at 18. They're at 19 under, 3 back.
I would say that's just gripping down on a shot there, trying to get it to stick.
It does. Nice. All right, shut off for birdie at 17. How they hit it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was so much uphill, and just now we're getting late in the day, and that putt was probably a little bit faster earlier today.
They got their par at 17 after that great eagle back at 16. All right, speaking of 16, looks like Zokol has this for par.
Yeah, Tan's par chip went awry. It went missed it a couple of feet to the right. She's got about 6 feet left for bogey. Now, of the 2 putts, hers or Cheyenne's. Elizabeth's is the easiest. Putting up the hill, it is breaking to the right.
She misses the par. Cheyenne Knight still has a par putt. All right, Mac now for that birdie. Walker looking on closely.
I think this is one of the hardest putts. It's straight, and it's straight up the hill. At this point in the tournament.
That's exactly where she aimed it.
That sure was. Good call, Karen, on that.
She thought that was going to move left.
Yep, I think that was the best read. You're right. That's exactly where she had it. So the birdie streak ends. They still got a chance to get another one. And Maria Fassi with friends. Oh, she gets it.
And accompanying her to the 18th green, let's give it up for Yuka Sasso and Celine Boutier for Team Eiffel Power.
These young ladies will remember that forever. That should be Cheyenne Knight now for her par.
Yeah, and for some reason, Dan went ahead and putted for her bogey. I don't understand that with her partner in there, 4 feet for par. But she went ahead and made it anyway. It might have helped Cheyenne a little bit because it was close to her line.
I don't know about both of them doing aim point here now.
Yeah, but I mean, Karen, doesn't that surprise you? I think that's where you do some gamesmanship and you say, I'm just going to pick it up.
Exactly. Don't want to give the line away. But I'm not sure that they really think too much about that kind of stuff. But certainly at a Solheim Cup, you would definitely be all over that.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, this breaks to her right, and she just saw a similar putt.
Yep.
If you give us Cheyenne Knight the read, she's probably going to make the putt, and they keep that one-shot lead.
That's it.
All right, just a moment ago, we saw Stacey Lewis walking up with Maria Fassi. This for birdie to finish up a great week. In for 7 under today, and she does. What a way to finish. 6th place. Another great finish for him.
Throw it up there just so everybody.
All right, Castro now has saved her par.
Yeah, pretty straightforward putt.
Okay, big time putt there. Let's say one shot back as they head over to 17.
Keeps them in touch.
Yes, keeps them in sight.
With only 2 holes left to play.
Sasso hit that beautiful shot in here. This for birdie to get to 20 under. Currently in 5th. All right, they'll move up one. Tie for 3rd. Oh, that was a great week for them. So Boutier right there, just 2 back, but solid day today, 62.
And a team that came together from practicing at the same course and working on the games together, and they've been quite fun to watch this week.
They sure have.
Just hold up, please. Thank you.
All right, back at 17T. Cheyenne Knight to be first.
Now, this is a tee shot she missed yesterday. Badly left her partner in with 185. She kind of toe hooked at one of the few tee shots she's missed this week. But her partner bailed her out with a good shot.
Bunker on the right tip would be in play for her.
Now, this is over that bunker on the left and nowhere near the bunker on the right, so she's just fine.
Yeah, she had a poor drive yesterday, but she corrected it today with a beautiful drive. Shot off here at 18.
Yeah, this hole today is playing 138. This is a 9-iron.
Metalli says go in a hole. Why not? A little bit left. That'll work. All right, back one to 17. Zokol. That's the left signal.
Oh.
Might catch a decent lie. Let's see if we got any tree trouble.
Oh, there's a tree right there.
Yeah,
Look,
there
that's
is
not
one.
normally a good sign.
That's never a good sign. All right, Emma Talley now at 18.
That was an 8-iron, Jim.
That was a good shot. Excellent. Couple good chances for birdie. All right, Tan now. Or yeah, Tan now at 17.
Well, I think we got to go 3-2. And oh boy, she wants it right because it's right in line with that bunker on the right. Yep, it winds up in it.
Depends if she gets close to that lip or not. That's going to be some issues. Some trees overhanging as well.
It's not a good bunker to be in.
No. All right, Polly Mack now at 18.
Well, this shot just got tougher for Polly. Her partner is in the water.
Ooh.
This
Can't play scared. She doesn't. Nicely done. Pretty aggressive shot.
She's going to be a fun watch as her
She is.
progresses.
I think so too. All right, Castron here on 17T.
She needs a good one here. Oh, she got it.
This is kind of where you want it, though.
Yeah.
You know, you have your Solheim Cup player, LPGA Tour winner, trying to pick up the slack.
This is exactly right. She does it right there with her partner in the bunker. Knight and Sokol with a one-shot lead with the Great Lakes Bay Invitational. Can they bring it home? Got to come back and wait to see. We'll be right back.
Hot John.
All right, we're back. Great look down at the 18th green, the clubhouse in the background. What a beautiful clubhouse. A little rain delay or weather delay, I should say, for about an hour and 40 minutes, but the players have come out after that delay, and they've been hitting some great shots, making some birdies. Exciting finish yet to go. Still got a couple holes to go, a couple groups to go. Polly Mack will be first to play. You know, Karen, you talked about watching her in the future. Are there any things she really kind of maybe needs to kind of not clean up, but maybe try to keep improving on?
Well, I think that obviously she's a very powerful player. She hits the ball a long way. I do think that obviously distance control becomes a big thing. She's going to have a lot of wedges in her hands at all times because of how she drives the ball. And I think that she could make a ton of birdies if she was to dial those in.
Don't you think these, you mentioned it earlier, we have the NCAAs, a lot of college golf on Golf Channel, that these players that come from other countries, comes across, they're used to playing on grasses like this. We saw Lynn Grant win last week. Everybody's saying, oh, she's been playing the LET. She hadn't been over here. Well, she played college golf for 2 years over here. She learned to play on different types of grasses in America. I think the same could be said about Polly Mack.
And I think, as Angela's obviously down there, played in college over here. But for us players from Europe that come here, it exposes us to golf in America. And for me, it was the best thing that I ever did, Angela, coming out here and playing.
Yeah, I agree. And on the flip side, when I go overseas and play, when I go and play the AIG, that grass is a little different. That ground's a little different. So I can see how it's an advantage to be from a different country and play college golf for at least a couple years.
Would highly recommend it to anybody, actually.
I'm not sure how much break this has. I mean, it's going to move both ways a little bit, I believe.
I got left on her. Missed the last one on the right and missed that one on the left, so just a couple opportunities there. All right, Zokel's second shot. It's the 17th.
Yeah, 134. Nothing to do but keep this down. Just try to get it over on the right side of the green. Oh, she's done better than that. Oh,
yes, she has.
What
this any good? Timely, great shot.
And that ball in the front of the green, Kelly pans out of the bunker, so she's on the front with a birdie effort.
Just a touch right.
Karen, we got to take another look at that.
Well, you can see, from where she's standing, she can't see that flag. Trees in the way. Having to get this to turn around the corner. Just squeaks it by that front bunker.
If she happens to make that and they win the tournament, that could have been the shot that did it. All right, now Cheyenne Knight.
Yeah, 120. This is just a nice hard wedge for her, and boy, oh boy, you talk about able to free swing now, Karen.
Oh, absolutely. This shot got a whole lot easier, Trip.
And the door was open, and she's going to walk right through it.
Yeah, she is. Almost shut it. Beautiful shot. How good was that, Karen?
That was almost another slam dunk.
They just needed a timeout, Karen.
They did. All of a sudden, these players have come back out after the rain delay and are just firing at everything. Oh.
Nearly makes that. That makes this walk a little bit easier.
Make it right on it.
What a tee shot by Castron. This is just a sand wedge from 95 yards. There's no question what you have to do, and I know she knows it. 3 is the only option, and well, what the heck? We've seen it 2 already, right?
We have.
Good looking shot.
Needs to spin. Does a little bit. All right, there's a chance for birdie. Nicely done. Shadoff missed her putt. Now this is tally for birdie.
Wow. She had a really good look from her partner on the other side of the hole. I thought she was going to make that one.
Yeah, just hit that so firm. Oh, that was a big-time putt. Still a good week for him. Max finishing up from par. Great week for them. They're tied for third.
2 rookies. I mean, what a week!
Yeah.
It will totally turn their year around. It's really good for them.
Well, I think it gives them a lot of confidence as they go forward. It proves that, hey, I can play with the best in the world, and I can, give myself a chance to win. I did it under the pressure. I know what it feels like. I think it's about feeling that pressure and how you handle it, Karen.
I think it is too, and also a sense of belonging as well. That you feel like you've earned your place out here. Because, I mean, as a rookie, you never really know how it's going to work out for you. And the fact that you've just made a bunch of money is huge.
Yeah, and you're traveling all over the world, learning new courses. It's all fresh. You're excited. Definitely, I think the best thing you said, it makes you feel like you belong. All right, Kelly Tan now.
Yeah, she's chipping this. She could putt it, but there's just a ton of break early on and a big hill that would have to navigate. And Karen, she'd have to probably play 12 feet of break. This takes a lot of that early break out.
So
I kind of like this play.
Yeah.
Pretty good chip. Just a little more speed. She'll have that left for par. Hit a great shot to get it out of that fairway bunker to there, so it's got to make a birdie, though. Karen, coming in Tripp coming into into the final round, I felt like if Knight and Zokol could shoot 5 under, it'd be very difficult if they come in with a 3-shot lead.
Perfect. Just less than a 1? Yeah.
Well, for the most part, they've done a good job of avoiding the big mistakes, giving, Cheyenne's just been right down the middle, very steady, and when needed, this player right here, she's come through big time. Straight putt.
Gotta go.
She's a no messing around kind of player, Elizabeth Zokol.
I agree, and I don't think she's sped up. I don't think she's slowed down. I think she's kind of stayed to her routine. That's important when you're trying to win, that you don't get out of that process. I think she stayed in it. Now, that putt obviously needed to hit it a little firmer. All right, Tan's going to go ahead and finish up for par.
Yeah, a little break to the right, not much at all. Well, now that changes things, doesn't it?
It does. We've said that several times today.
They've got away with that a little bit today anyway, Tripp. One of the players would go ahead and try and finish up, and it would come about for the vast majority of the time. But now we're getting to see the flip side of it, of what happens when you don't make that putt.
Yeah, and here there's a leaderboard right here to the left of the screen. So here's my thoughts, Karen. I think you just got to say, look, I've got to make this putt no matter what. If I run it by, it doesn't matter. The only way we're going to win this tournament is put some pressure on Cheyenne right here, and the only way to do it is bury this putt.
Absolutely. Absolutely right, Tripp.
It's down the hill. It does break to the left.
And this team was second last year. They're pretty sure that they'd really rather not be second again, so give it a go.
Yeah, Matilda's been a bridesmaid in Kelly's wedding once. She doesn't want to be a bridesmaid again in this tournament, right?
Yep.
Did she hit it?
That is clutch right there.
Big time. Fist pumps all around. Beautiful putt. Clutch putt.
And that just dripped in. Wow. Yeah, she should smile.
Just when she needed it. Nicely saved. Couple good putts on the last couple holes for Castron. Take another look at this one. She's staring it down. Just enough speed. The focus is there. All right. Cheyenne Knight now to get the lead again.
Okay, one LPGA Tour winner came through. Let's see if the other one with that experience can follow. But, Karen, this putt just got about 4 feet longer.
It sure did. It's kind of a Solheim Cup feel right now. You had the European and Castro making a putt. Now Cheyenne, American, trying to go ahead to maintain the lead.
And we might see that match at some point this fall.
We might.
So tough to follow a putt and top it. She does. Wow.
Any questions?
She almost looked like she took a little breath there too. Just a whew.
Yeah, she knew she made it. She knew she had to be really focused in. She's made some clutch putts today. Both players have. A couple players trying to join the first-time winners, Rolex first-time winners this season. Of course, Lynn Grant last week. Alison Corpus won the U.S. Women's Open out at Pebble Beach. Rose Zhang, of course, her first pro event. Grace Kim, Rotate Championship. Yin out in L.A. Lilia Vu won the Honda out in Thailand, then won again at the Chevron. So Kelly Tan, Elizabeth Zokol trying to add their names to that list. Who will do it as we'll head over to the 18th. It's just some pressure. This is what it comes down to. You know, the lead was at 3. It was tied. They've been back and forth. And now Zokol, Knight, a couple of nice putts by Castron and Zokol,
Wow.
or Knight on the last hole.
Jim, Castron and Tan have birdied this hole every day this week. Knight and Zokol have birdied it 2 times and made a par.
Well, yesterday they birdied it to break the record in the alternate shot format. But Karen, I mean, and Jim, the difference between walking over here with a 2-shot lead, Castron's putt was huge, because if Cheyenne and Elizabeth are standing on this tee with a 2-shot lead, they play this hole completely different.
Absolutely.
This is an easy hole to play for par. It's more challenging when you know you're going to have to hit a quality shot here, but they have hit quality shots really since this rain delay.
And I think, though, Tripp, if you're Knight and Zokol, I think you still have to go ahead and attack this hole, because why would you want to go to a playoff? Just go ahead and make a birdie and keep control of the tournament. Well, and you can see Kelly Tan already has a club out. She's got her number picked. She's ready to go, and she's going to have a little bit to wait here, Tripp.
She is, but as I said, Cheyenne's been a good leadoff hitter, boy, and she just rose to the occasion there. Can she do it here? This is just a nice, comfortable little 9-iron for her. Just left of the hole.
Okay.
All right, she's got about 30 feet for birdie.
I wouldn't say that's a gimme birdie.
Nope, by any means. Even though you're Cheyenne Knight.
Yeah.
Now, Zokol wastes no time. She's going to hit a wedge. That way she can hit it really hard.
Sometimes the tendency, if you hit these hard, Karen, you tend to pull them just a little bit if you over-rotate.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Oh, she didn't pull this one. If it's enough, it's good.
Not quite enough to get back. The door's open now.
It really is, Jim.
Those shots look better in the air than where they ended up. They got to have been happy with their strikes. Well, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, she's using the cut line on the tee where the mower has been to help with the alignment here. Pretty cool.
Well, it didn't help.
Pull it.
She did.
She's going to give a read to Cheyenne Knight as well.
That's just a swing there, just a little quick at the top. A little early coming down. You could see she was a little bit anxious. Already had the club pulled before she was ready to play.
Good point.
And those are nerves. That's what you have to go through trying to win. You just got to learn how to handle those and respond better next time. This woman knows how to respond, and boy, she responded at the Solheim Cup, didn't she, Karen?
She sure did. She was a really solid player there, and everybody was kind of happy when she was their partner.
Let's see if she can make Kelly Tan really happy.
She's aiming a little bit right here, Trip.
Oh, this is left of it as well.
Okay. She's going to understand the read, know the read. All four players on the green safely. Maybe not their best efforts, but they've got chances for birdie. Knight Zokol, 23 under, with a one-shot lead. Let's see who finishes it up. We'll be right back. Back to Midland, Michigan. Final group coming on up here to the 18th green. Knight Zokol with that one-shot lead. Everybody's still having a good time. But Castro and Tan on the green as well. All four players with a chance for birdie. We talked about some big putts made on this green yesterday. This is in the third round. Cheyenne Knight is to break the tournament record for foursomes. Holds the finish, stares it down, makes it. Get that for me, partner.
She was automatic yesterday, wasn't she?
Yep. Kelly Tan now. This for birdie.
These are no short putts here we're watching, Jim.
And they're great reads. Holds the finish. Got it. That away, partner. Could we see one here? 4 good chances for birdie. Knight and Zokol with that one-shot lead still. Tan might be first trip.
Yeah, it's close between her and Zokol. But I will say this: these three, there's a slope that pushed this ball away from the hole that all three of these players down here have to navigate. No, yeah, it's real close. Zokol's is by far the easiest putt, even though it's the longest. It only breaks a smidgen to the left, but real easy to read now. She's come up tentative when she's been under the pressure today. Let's see if she can come through with a good aggressive putt.
This for the win. All right. She's in safely with par.
Leaving it in her partner's hands.
Absolutely. Both Tan and Castro both have putts for birdie as well. It's that moment where you just try to slow down your mind. Kelly Tan's next.
Okay, this putt, there will be two interested observers.
Cannot leave this short, Trip. You cannot leave it short.
No, you've got your partner over there that's 15 feet. Don't worry about that. You got to get it up the hill. It's probably about a foot and a half out on the left.
She did
She
leave it
left
short.
Short.
Wow.
You cannot do that.
No, because
That's
if you're
nerves. That is straight nerves.
If you're looking at the leaderboard, even if your team makes bogey, you're still going to finish in second place. You have to go for it.
Exactly. I mean, you can three putt. It doesn't matter.
Well, I would have thought that Matilda Castring would have had a little sneak peek and walked in there to have a look at that, but she just wasn't watching.
You know, Cheyenne Knight was.
Oh, she's pretty street smart, Cheyenne, when it comes to playing this game and watching what other people are doing out there.
Well, and she knows the read. She's made some clutch putts.
Saw it just like she did on 16. She went to school off a Tan's putt, and she buried the par putt that they needed. This one a little more difficult putt, though. But no question what it does. And no reason to be short.
Well, she wasn't.
Nope.
That was a good effort. That was a good-looking putt. I mean, that's just a hard putt to get out there, and, you know, it just carried a little too much speed.
You got to wonder what Castron's learned about her putt after watching those last two.
Hers is the straightest of the three, but it still will break to the right. Well, and again, no reason to be short here.
Well, Trip, this to tie and force the playoff.
Yeah, if you want to play more golf, it's the only way it's going to happen.
Wow. Such a great putt. They finish at 22 under. Cheyenne Knight gets her second LPGA win. Elizabeth Zokol, her first, and they are your champions. Maria Fossey, Emma Talley out. Champagne all around. Broke the record yesterday and now hung on in there. There's the champions. There's the final look at the leaderboard. Knight and Zokol with 23 under, 65 today with a one-shot lead over Kestrin and Tan. Hudi and Sasso finished up with 20 under. And while we have a moment, let's send it down a trip.
Well, I'm here with the sweet smell of champagne. So I got to talk to you guys about what you guys did coming down the stretch. In particular, that putt on 17. Talk us through your mindset.
Elizabeth and I don't think we had our A game today, but just like weren't making birdies. But yeah, it was tough. I think kind of like going in with the delay and just like coming back out and our lead just evaporated. I mean, we just like hung in there, and on 17, Matilda making her putt, it was just like a match play situation, and so I felt good over it, even before she made it. So it was great to just kind of like tie the hole there. But it's so special to share this with Elizabeth, so it's just unbelievable.
All right, Elizabeth, now you were outside the top 100 in the CME. You don't have to worry about that anymore. How are you going to use this the rest of the year for your individual success?
I think just keep building off the momentum from this week. It was so much fun playing with Cheyenne, and she's such an amazing player, and I learned so much from her, and just keep building on this, and it's great to not have to worry about keep staying in that top 100.
Well, congratulations. Y'all are the champions this year. Jim?
Thank you, Tripp. Congratulations to Cheyenne and Elizabeth. What a great win. What a great week. What a great finish. Bagpipes are out. They do such a great job there. There's the Race to CME Globe, the updated projected standings. Not a whole lot of changes. Again, up there with Cheyenne Knight will move up to 14th, so big jump for her. Zokol will move up to 34, so a big jump for there. A life changer, definitely a career changer. For Elizabeth, there's your champions. What a great finish there at the 18th. Great way to finish on the week. A little rain delay didn't stop them. See some celebrations going on. Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational winners are Knight and Zokol. Hope you enjoyed today's final round. We've got to give a big thanks to our production crew. Long hours. Thanks to them for being out there. Thanks to Karen Stupples, Angela Stanford, Tripp Eisenhower, everybody at Dow, everybody in Midland, Michigan. We've had a great week. Got a couple great champions. We look forward to next week. The Evian, another major on the LPGA. A lot of celebrations. Some career changes for a lot of folks. Another great week on the LPGA. Emma Talley having a great time. I'm Jim Gallagher Jr. We'll see you next week at the Evian.